If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. If you're from Europe, mealybotsgaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new day of Road to TCG Worlds 2020. Today we are going to be starting off with the champion Gardevoir list that was finally posted from this weekend's regional tournament in Sheffield, which has some very interesting quirks in it. And afterwards we're going to continue our exploration into Expanded to see what we can find out about the format and to try out some decks that my good friend Alex Garcia worked on and shared with me, because I know he's been actively playing a lot more Expanded than I have, that's for sure. So Wolf J, Crowned, Nicholas, Mechanical, Alex, Jedi, and Irish Gangsta, thank you guys so much for joining here. Jedi, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a fabulous day. And now we are going to be focusing on Gardevoir, Sylveon, and Xerneas. Now we did play this deck semi-recently on the channel. I do like this version of the deck. I really like Xerneas GX with it. But first off, we have 260 HP. We have the attack Fairy Song, which allows us to search for 2 Fairy energies and attach them to a benched Pokemon, or 2 benched Pokemon anyway we like, rather. So really nice way to energy accelerate. And we have the Kaleido Storm attack, which deals 150, and we can move any energy we want around, basically saving them by passing them onto a benched Gardevoir or spreading them to make sure that no matter which Gardevoir goes down, we have the other one to recover with and continue attacking. And we have the Magical Miracle GX attack, which offers a little bit of extra damage from the 150 from Kaleido Storm, but if we have the 3 extra Fairy energies attached, we make our opponents shuffle their hand into their deck and start their turn with 0 cards. So that's something that we can also use to further disrupt their opponents. We have Xerneas GX as well, 180 HP. The attack overrun is semi-decent. 20 damage to active, 20 to a bench Pokemon can sometimes be kind of useful, especially chipping away 20 damage to a Dedenne so that it can't just tank a hit from Kaleido Storm at any point. Aurora Horn's very bad attack, 3 energies for 120 is very underwhelming at this stage in the format. However, Sanctuary GX is really good because you move all damage counters. Veggie Chef, please don't send me challenges when I am not accepting challenges, otherwise I have to delete people from the friend list, please, because it interrupts the video and it interrupts what I'm trying to say. Yes, so please do not do that, otherwise I can't accept people on my friend list. So as I was saying, Sanctuary GX, you move all damage counters from each of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's a very nice way to tank a few hits with Gardevoir and heal. Yeah. So a very nice combination of GXs, and if the Xerneas goes down, then our opponents still have to go through 2 Gardevoir Sylveons no matter what, unless it's something like Blacephalon and they can GX to get their last prize card. So now the very peculiar thing about this regional winning deck is the wide array of tool cards that he ended up using, along with the 4 power plants, of course. We have the double Fairy Charm Lightning for Pigrom, we have the double Psychic Fairy Charm for Mew and Mewtwo decks, and we have the double Ultra Beast Fairy Charm for the Ultra Beasts. Essentially Blacephalon, but also kind of Ultra Necrozma. So I feel like this deck is super solid against those. You have 5 counter stadiums to make sure that no Last Turn Lab stay in play for more than 1 turn. And it does have less healing, which I think makes the deck particularly weak against Malamar, unless you're able to pull off a very good Sanctuary GX at any given point. But it's definitely a tough, or it should be a tough matchup. However, at the regional setting, it does seem like Malamar doesn't really excel very much. doesn't really excel very much at regionals, but it has been dominating cups, so that's something to keep in mind when choosing to use this deck. Now we have the standard support line, Greens Exploration and Coach Trainer at 4 each. We have the 1 builds analysis to dig deeper, to find that extra custom catcher piece, to find that extra stadium or potentially a tool card. We have the adventure bag so that we can essentially greens for the pair of tool cards that we need for any given situation, and we have the choice helmet as well to try and help with the Reshiram matchup. But as mentioned in chat, Irish Gangsta, I did not hear about my switch. As mentioned in chat, the winner of the person that used this deck to win the regionals talked about his matchups. He lost to 2 Reshisards and he tied another 2 Reshisards. I think he only beat 1, and then he dodged all the Reshisard in top 8. So that factored into the win, that's for sure, because Reshisard is a pretty bad matchup for the deck. But I mean, you gotta have some luck go your way when you are trying to win a regional. So there you have it, right? Like, this doesn't mean Garden is suddenly the best deck in the format. It doesn't mean it's the absolute best deck to prepare and use in the upcoming metagame or in your upcoming tournaments. It does mean, however, that if you're not facing Reshiram with all the tool cards, you actually have a really nice well to deal with them. You know, to deal with all the other decks with the double Fairy Charms. Double Ultra Beast deals with Blacephalon, which is a top deck. Double Lightning Fairy Charm deals with Pigrom, which is also a top deck. And especially if they were switching to a power plant usage, that immediately means that they can't really threaten you too much after you play down both of your Lightning Fairy Charms, so that's really nice. I wouldn't be surprised to see something like a Tech Pachirisu come into some of the decks in order to remove the tool cards, just discard them, or even Fava perhaps. And then you have the Psychic Fairy Charm, of course, for this deck in particular. I feel like once we play those 2 Fairy Charms, that should be game. Because they can only bypass 1 with Reshiram's Double Blaze GX attack. They cannot bypass both. That's a very harsh Dedenne. Sack, thank you so much for the follow. That's a very harsh data change, losing the 2 Welders. I would argue it's so harsh that I would not have done it. I would have taken a little bit of a chill turn and used the builds analysis to try and stabilize my board a little bit. Alex, maybe. That Alex Garcia guy is pretty cool too. Starmy's a Pokemon. Hello, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, so there's a Mewtwo. Obviously, I'm not gonna waste a Fairy Charm on the Xerneas. And of course, they can try to bypass this with by powering up Reshiram, of course. But you can deal with 1 Reshiram. You definitely can't deal with a lot of Mewtwo's constantly bugging you. Good afternoon, Galade. I am doing well, thank you. How about yourself? There's the Charizard GX. We do have to protect ourselves a little bit from that guy. So my opponent doing a bunch of things here. As long as I get a greens off of this Pokegear, I'll be okay with this start. And that's a fantastic top deck. And it's an absolutely fantastic top deck. I'm not sure if I want to Great Potion or not in this match. I feel like I won't need to. So I'll just grab this to thin a little bit, check my deck. There are 3 greens that are prized, so that is not good. But the top deck at least means if I don't get greens here, then I can just switch into the Gardevoir Sylveon and Coach Trainer, because what I'm looking for is another Gardevoir Sylveon. That is what I'm looking for. That is why I thinned, because using Fairy Song onto the Xerneas is just not very impactful. But I am able to find the Cherish Ball, which is super, super nice. And now let's check on the Fairy Charms. Both Psychic Fairy Charms are available. So is the Adventure Bag, so that's really good. We still don't have a greens, however, but it's not the end of the world. This power plant might be a little problematic for my opponent to deal with. It is the first one, and I can definitely Fairy Charm this just to thin it away, and we'll go with the Fairy Song. Hopefully my opponent doesn't just get a crazy turn 2 KO here on the Gardevoir Sylveon. That would be problematic. Although if he does, then that's a GX attack on. So as long as we get one Psychic Fairy Charm on this guy, we'll be okay. Did the winning deck also have it? No, it didn't, John. Wait and See Hammer was not utilized by the winner. I did like the Wait and See Hammer as an option. I definitely like that as an option. I think it's pretty cool. But the winning list did not have the Wait and See Hammer. Okay, so my opponent not very happy because he played down the Tenning under the power plant, so that's not gonna be good news for him. We're probably about to see a Tag Purge right here, which is not the biggest of deals. Not the biggest of deals. What about Mew Bench Barrier? What do you mean, Mikkel? What about it? I don't understand what you're saying. And Alex, no, it's not true he dodged all the Reshiram. He played against Reshiram. He did play against Reshiram. Okay, so this is looking a bit scary. Because we might just lose this Gardevoir Sylveon. No, you would why would you want Mew Bench Barrier in this list? It has an ability, so it turns off your Green's Exploration. And what do you want to protect on your bench? What threatens you on the bench in terms of damage? No, you would never want Mew Bench Barrier in this. Like, let alone for greens, you can't play ability Pokemon. You just can't. Just because of greens, you definitely cannot play. Yeah, no. You definitely cannot play something like that. But why do you want to protect your bench, though? How do you think Coach Trainer compares to Lily? Since most good decks are attack team, should be seen as a Lily replacement? No, not at all, Hot Cocoa Noodles. Because Coach Trainer is situational, and Lily isn't. Coach Trainer is situational, and Lily is not. Lily also has the potential to draw you more. Well, the GX attack is still available for Reshiram, so I'm definitely in a lot of trouble here. Because now he can bypass the charms, and it's all because I didn't get greens. It's all because I did not get greens. Top deck the card just one turn too late. Just one turn too late. At least this stops damage, but then he can continually Tag Purge. Right? He can continually Tag Purge. Wow, we failed a Poke here. He can continually Tag Purge to prevent me from doing anything. So he won't do anything, I won't do anything. Okay. Power Plant and greens. Power Plant might stop him from attacking, so that's good. Sure, if he goes for the GX attack, it's no big deal. He'll heal, but then he won't have the option for Reshiram, so that's good. And by having the greens, that means I can always, if he decides to retreat, I can target the Mewtwo down, I can hunt it down. So we'll see. Starbucks and Malamar and Nagnadel. I mean, maybe Malamar, but you just need to heal your Gardevoir Sylveon at the right time. Nagnadel attack 170 damage to the bench is not relevant, and Darkbox the same. Like 60 damage to the bench is not really relevant. It's not what you need to worry about. But yeah, Coach Trainer versus Lily. I don't think it compares. I think Coach Trainer is very specific for these sort of green stacks. Especially Gardevoir Sylveon, but that's pretty much it. I don't think Lily is a good play at all in the other sort of decks. Yeah, I know I'm definitely safe from the GX attack this turn. And if he decides to heal, then he's done. Not having the... yeah, so he decides to retreat, that's fine. And we might get outraged, that's completely okay as well. Getting outraged is completely okay, right? And I can't just hunt down the Mewtwo. I feel like that's an okay play. Well, it actually might not be. Huh, let me think this through. It actually might not be. Do I reset stamp this turn? No, my opponent has not been doing anything. I feel like grabbing the Great Potion is good. Yeah, that seems okay. And then I don't mind getting outraged, right? I really don't. I'll Kaleido Storm. Next turn, I could end up getting the KO plus removing all of his hand. No worries, Mikkel. Yeah, so definitely Mew Bench Fire is not something you need here. He says well played, and then he passes. Okay, then he concedes. So yeah, creating this sort of lock with Gardevoir Sylveon is definitely possible and pretty good as well. Pretty good. Only reason you kept Reshiram and Mew Mew is because of Guardy. I don't think that's enough to beat Guardy because you need 2 effects to bypass the charms. I actually think that jeez, I can't speak today. I actually think that the Mewtwo decks might have to resort to playing Rainbow Energies at some point. And I talk a little bit about that on my article on 6 prizes in case anyone wants to check that out if they haven't yet. But there's benefits to Rainbow Energy because it gives you access to Greninja GX's Mist/Attack, which bypasses things like the Fairy Charms. But it also, if you get hit for 230 by a Reshiram, then you can outrage them back for that KO. So, or 1 prize attackers in Mewtwo indeed. 1 prize attackers in Mewtwo. I don't think Hidden Face Charizard and Reshiram are mutually exclusive though. I think having both is really good. Have I played any Pokemon Masters yet? No, I have not. Since I play so much Pokemon already, I kind of don't want to play all the time. Okay, so to say this is a terrible hand would be an understatement. That's the 2nd game in a row we start Xerneas GX, but now we start. These sort of hands is why I stopped testing Gardevoir Sylveon before Worlds. Precisely these sort of hands is why I stopped playing Gardevoir Sylveon. Thank you so much for the follow, NG Gamer. Yeah, like the Mewtwo lists are definitely very tight for sure. Very, very tight. Okay, there's a Dedenne. I hope he plays it down with the power plant. Yeah, and he does. That's the 2nd time an opponent has played down a Dedenne under power plant. The Macargo and Mewtwo is really good. Distortion Door, yeah, the Giratina Distortion Door is a pretty okay option. Okay. Xerneas is just too strong, right? Like, we're winning games where we start Xerneas. Imagine the games we're gonna win when we don't start Xerneas. Oh boy, now we're up against the mirror match. Now we are up against the mirror match. This should be interesting for sure. This should be interesting. We lose a coin flip. That means we get to Fairy Song first, which means we might get the first attack off. Okay, and we got a pretty decent hand. It's not greens, but We get the double Guardy, which is all you want, really. It's basically all you want. You rarely seem to use the Macargo, Ken. I mean, it's not about using it every game, right? It's about having the option to use it. That's what matters. Like, you don't use Charizard GX every game. You don't use Reshiram every game. You don't even use Solgaleo every game, or Latios. But it's about having the option to use it. It's about threatening the deck out. It's about having the potential to just go for crazy damage output. Okay, I definitely want to burn the Church Ball. I'll grab the Xerneas. I'll reveal it that I have it, therefore it's a threat. Now I go for the Poke here. Okay, so what am I looking for specifically? I already have an energy and attack switch, so I can definitely start attacking next turn. That's good. So I kind of like Coach Trainer because by using the early Coach Trainers, I have the greens for when I end up getting in it. Oh no, I'm going first. What am I saying? Oh, my opponent let me go first. Ooh. My opponent let me go first so that he gets the first attack off. Is that the way to do it? I'm not sure. I am actually not sure. Goes for the Coach Trainer as well. If my opponent whiffs a basic, that's horrible though. And it seems like that's the case. Wow. So we're getting pretty lucky here, not gonna lie. We are getting pretty lucky. Uh-oh, there we go. So I'll attach there. And then, I mean, I kind of just like not playing anything. Because if I Coach Trainer, then I'm asking to get Reset Stamp, and then I just don't have that Coach Trainer to draw afterwards. And what do I really need? I mean, I guess I need a greens. So I guess I'll play the build instead. Power Plant and greens. Seems good. That way we get the Power Plant stock for him. Which seems good. I kind of like benching the Xerneas as well. And telling my opponent, look, this is a threat. And that way we thin the hand a little bit, and then we'll just Fairy Song. Now we have 4 energy to his 1, and we're definitely getting the first attack off. That's really good. That would be amazing, Alex. People will just look at the Xerneas, they'll play it on a power plant, they'll play their Dedenne, and they'll be like, wait, what? Okay, so now we're kind of even, except I get the first attack off. Okay, I'm definitely attaching here. And then the Choice Helmet makes things very awkward. I'm gonna go ahead and greens for another greens and my own Choice Helmet to attach to my active. And then the plan next turn might be to just outright, okay, I'll attach this here because if the thing is attached already. The plan next turn might be to tank the hits and then go greens for a healing card and a tag switch to put myself out of range of the GX attack. I'll Kaleido Storm, and then to put my opponent at 0 cards in hand. I think whoever does that first wins, and that might be why going second is better. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. I'm learning the mirror match right now, all of this one game. So 120. The GX attack definitely one hit KOs next turn, unless he heals, right? Which is definitely an option. He has a humongous hand. There's a greens. I'm assuming some form of healing here. Greens and Great Potion. The Great Potion doesn't put him Out of range though. That seems like a mistake. That seems to me like it's a mistake. Wow. Okay. So now we have a very easy turn. We're gonna bench this guy. We're gonna switch into this guy. 200, 170. Oh no, he is out of range. He is out of range. I think I still go for the GX attack though, because I'm completely safe. Yeah, I still go for the GX attack. Yeah, he's out of range. I can't do maths, I'm sorry. I can't do maths. If I had the Lysander Labs, then I'd be okay here. So I'm definitely gonna GX just to get rid of his whole hand. If he doesn't top deck energy, then he'll have to retreat, rendering the threat of the Magical Miracle not possible for him. And if he does top deck energy, then sure, he gets an attack off, but that's completely fine as well. I'm just gonna Coach Trainer here. And sure, let's play the Adventure back just to thin. And sure, let's have one of each of our tool cards in play. And let's go Magical Miracle. So either he loses energy retreating, or he goes for a Fairy Song. Or he top decks the energy, and then this is still okay-ish, because he's 2 custom catchers down. Like, what card could you possibly top deck? He still has 38 cards in his deck. Yeah, I can't do maths. Okay, so top decks the attack switch, that's fine. So he'll get the attack up, that's completely okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heal, and I'm going to put myself out of range of that guy's GX attack. This is still fine, I think. 5 energy. That guy doesn't have the protection. So I definitely want to heal, right? And then just grab another greens. Yeah, it's the exact same situation that my opponent put us into. And then I'll do this. And then I Kaleido Storm. And I'll just split the energies. Perfectly okay. 1, 2. We get the first KO. And we still have a Helmet Guardi online. My opponent still has the GX attack, however. So if at any point he top decks energy, we are going to be out of, like, good top decks. Or he can top deck Reset Stamp. And the music starts to be, like, super intense at that point. We can also use Xerneas, that's the other good part. At some point we can. Okay, definitely want to thin the energy. No reason not to. I wish I had my 4th Guardi though, for sure. Now, Coach Trainer. I find a switch, that's very nice. I feel like this should be game. This should be game. Do I spread the energy? No, right? I'll just pass. And then that should be game. My opponent's first turn, like he had the right mindset of going second, I guess. Intense music intensifies indeed. Goes for the Magical Miracle, not even taking away my hand. And then we get the well played. There we go. Okay, interesting. Going second seems like that's the correct way to go about this mirror match. Unless you played something like Amina. But essentially, whoever gets the first attack off is in a great spot. Having a Mina might be important to just accelerate the Magical Miracle, the 6 energy Magical Miracle at some point. I don't know. Just something to consider for sure. Something to consider. Alright, so let's find another match. We are on a hot streak here. We are on a hot streak. Okay. Okay, not a bad start. We're in no rush to find the Gardevoir Sylveon, the second one, immediately. Or like meaner. Which deck are you faring the most at the moment, Wolf Jake? Definitely. Ooh, we're up against ability, Reshiram. Definitely. I'm definitely liking. I feel like I'm gonna play one energy spinner, but I'm gonna keep the other one as an option in case I get reset stamped at some point. I definitely like Mew Mew. Yeah, Mew Mew seems like a very versatile deck, a very powerful deck. I do think I like Mew Mew very much. Okay, I'll attach. I'll definitely play the power plant. I'll bench this person. And then I'll pass. So a Welder Outrage would be annoying. The Stadium might be useful in stopping the Detene. Are we gonna go 3-4-3 on opponents that bench Detene? That would be insane. That bench Detene on their power plant. There's the Detene. Please be good, Edman. Okay, he's standing first. His cards are fire. Cherish Balls. Spinning again. Please play a Stadium before you data change. Pretty please. There's a universe where Pokemon made a golden fidget spinner card. Yeah, there's a Stadium. That's good for him. Here's the energy. I wonder if he commits to the GX attack or if he saves that. Alright, there's the data change. Pretty good setup for my opponent. Pretty good setup. Does he just Outrage? If he does, we're fine. Like, we know we're gonna lose one of these persons to the GX attack. The issue is the follow-up, right? The big issue is the follow-up. Hello, Kinsei Warrior. Thanks so much for being here. We definitely need that Greens follow-up after this Ghost Trainer. Okay, he goes for the Outrage. The Outrage is a bit greedier, I guess, to an extent. I'm gonna go for the Ghost Trainer once again. Wow. Now I am supporterless. And I have to attach to this guy and Fairy Song to this other one. But yeah, being supporterless is really awful now. That's 2 Ghost Trainers plus 2 top decks, and I couldn't find even a Pokegear or a green. So now I'm in top deck mode, unfortunately. And I need a bunch of cards. I should have Giant Cards that way tool cards though. Should have Giant Cards that way tool cards. Okay, so can my opponent get the back-to-back Welders? Wouldn't be surprised, that's the whole point of this deck. If he whips a Welder, then that's really good news. Seems like he doesn't have a great hand. I should have Giant Heart that way tool card though. For potential reset stamp protection. Definitely should have done that. So this is already a tough matchup. It's about to be tougher. Puts back the Victini. Grabs the Denny. We had found Power Plant. If we had found power plant, we would have stopped this. We would have 100% stopped this situation. Did he whiff the welder though? He did not. Doesn't even need to giant hearth. Sick. Yeah, Reshiram is a terrible matchup for this deck for sure. Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, now we just hit 150 and then hope. Okay. Okay, so now I definitely want to thin this. I want a reset stamp. And I want a greens for next turn. It's not easy getting either though. Especially the reset stamp. Well, there's a green and there's a power plant. Do I want the adventure bag? No, I feel like the power plant is a little bit stronger. I might end up using my Xerneas' GX attack next turn. I already used that, yes. I might use Xerneas' GX attack next turn to finish this guy off. Because I'm gonna get either outraged or... I don't know. It's just... the energy cost is so prohibitive though. The energy could be the issue. I might not even have a chance to... Or we could just lose this turn. That's also true. That is also true. That is also true. Attaches to a turret. We survived this turn, that's very nice. Oh, super scoop up. Was he trying to dead change again, maybe? My next turn. Okay, he just goes for the Floor Strike. Okay, so I see a possibility of where we can win. And that green stop deck is really nice. Hello, Munner. Okay, so with this greens, we're gonna go for reset stamp plus tag switch. We're gonna go reset stamp and tag switch. We're still in this. We are generally still in this. Very much in this. We'll bench the Xerneas. We'll switch into the Xerneas. We'll attach to the Xerneas. We will tag switch to the Xerneas, both of them. This completely heals the Gardevoir. And we'll do this. And then I'll attach the Fairy Charm to the Xerneas. And then we go Sanctuary GX. Okay, we're still in this. We are still in this. If Xerneas survives this turn, I'm confident that maybe we can win. Double Custom Catcher is very nice. And new follower, I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you so much for the follow. I don't know what language was that? Maybe Japanese, maybe Chinese, I'm not sure. But we're good. We are good here. We can't attack with Gardevoir Sylveon this turn, but that's okay. Immediately Acrobatic. Discards the Super Scoop Up. Plays a Giant Hearth. Are we gonna see a... I mean, I'm not afraid of the Did It Change anymore at this point. Not super afraid at least. Giant Hearth's away a switch. For 2 fires. If he knocks out the Xerneas, it's an... Oh my gosh. Really? You just have the Welder and the Giant Hearth off of the reset stamp to 3? Oh my gosh. Okay, so reset stamp to 1 it is. Reset stamp, attach and pass. Plus greens for another greens and a power plant. What did Sanctuary GX do? It transfers all the damage counters from your side of the field to their active Pokemon. So it's looking tough, guys. It's looking tough, but we're still in this. And I reset stamp him down to 1 card. I am going to Giant Hearth away the Fairy Charm. We're still very much in this, I feel. That KO might have been a blessing in disguise. And I'll go greens for the power plant and another greens. So no energies for you, my friend. And I'll go attach. And I'll pass. This is intense. This is very intense. Okay, my opponent draw passes. That's good, right? That is good. So now I feel like I KO the Jirachi. I feel like I go double custom catcher, KO the Jirachi here. And I will poke a gear. Since I've seen the super scoop ups, this feels like the worst list, therefore I do not expect my opponent to have... well, okay, I whiffed both, so it doesn't matter. I don't expect my opponent to have reset stamp anymore at this stage. So I'll theme these two guys from the deck, improving my top decks hopefully. And yeah, I definitely have to go after the Jirachi here. Absolutely no reason not to. And then, boop, the Jirachi. So he's down to top deck mode. And there's a power plant in play, so not even a Jirachi is a good top deck. Can we do this, guys? Can we do this? Can we make the epic comeback? Not scared of the Turtonator. Just passes. Good. That is very good. Gonna greens for adventure bag and another greens. I believe we've done it. Choice helmet. I mean, the choice helmet doesn't matter. My opponent needs Victini Prism. If he can pull off Victini Prism, then he's good to go. Do I even want to bench? If I bench and get reset stamp, that would be annoying. So I'll just Kaleido Storm, and then I know the custom catcher is in there. So he's gonna promote the Dene, but I have my last prize card in Ninetales. He's planning for the Victini, yeah, but I'm hoping he won't be able to pull it off. Maybe, no, I was out of reset stamps actually. Yeah, I was out of reset stamps. Whew. There we go. No, no worries. Congrats on your stream. Thank you so much for trying to host. I appreciate it, and welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Whew. That was intense. That's how you beat Ability Reshi. That's how you beat Ability Reshi, I guess. That was pretty nice. That was pretty nice. A pretty good way to finish the stream, right? A pretty good way to finish the stream. Like, it seems like that Xerneas KO might have been a blessing in disguise. We bamboozled him indeed. That Xerneas KO might have been a blessing in disguise. But anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. Yeah, it really helps out the channel. And if you're live with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with a little bit of more expanded. Okay, we've now featured the Champion Guardian, and we're now moving on to expanded. Don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right